Hello, Scarborough. How are you? And what do we have today?
Good, thanks, MD. Today we have Shiver My Timbers. We have Pete
Yar.
from the XPirates. Ahoy, welcome aboard, Pete.
Hello, Pete.
Arr.
Thanks, thanks, guys. It's good to be here with you.
Thanks a lot for joining us. We have the XPirates.
xPirates is you're the founder, right? And project dev. This was your idea to start the xPirates. Tell us a little bit about you, your co-founder, and who's working with you on this project, and how you came out up with that idea.
So I can't take full credit for it,
Oh, go
but I will
on.
take the majority of the
Go
credit
on,
for
take full credit.
it.
Nobody's listening.
so, well, so our other co-founder, Captain Tide, on there on the website that you guys have pulled up.
Yeah.
Him and I have been good friends. We went to university together. He got me actually into XRP a few months back. Right about the beginning of this year, and kind of got me into starting to trade NFTs and IOU tokens and all of that. And we had both heavily invested into a project called XDO World, Dowo World, some X Doodle World, some bullshit like that. And it ended up being a rug, which really sucked. Pretty much had all of my XRP in it.
Oh, sorry
and
about
I looked
that,
at
buddy.
him. Hey, we've all been there.
Yeah.
We've all been there. It sucks. But I looked at him and I said, hey, man, how difficult could this possibly be? Let's just make our own. And he's like, all right, why the hell not? Well, it turns out he is a whiz on Photoshop, and has a really good friend who is a professor at a university, at a digital arts university here in the States, who teaches Photoshop. So the three of us kind of banded together, and I said, guys, nobody has done pirates yet. Let's do it.
Good idea.
Good idea. At least they ain't apes, no against apes, but somewhat different.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, I don't know how nobody has thought to say, hey, let's do pirates on the XRPL. It was just we got lucky that nobody had started it. So, that night he went on, picked up that token, made sure to get it, and we just started from there. That was back in April, and we just started trucking along as hard as we could, real fast.
Yeah.
We are 5,000 digitally painted caricature style NFTs, built on the XRPL. We are, in our opinion, one of the most unique styles of art in the NFT space. A lot of the NFTs you see are all shades and gradients, and that's not what we wanted. We wanted to do something different. So every single one of these is digitally, I know it sounds like an oxymoron to say digitally hand drawn, but they are. Every one of them is digitally drawn. It's not just back with like Microsoft Paint where you click the paint bucket and dump the same color. And, if you could go in and really zoom in on each one of these NFTs, there is so much detail.
Yeah, it's
Every
digital art,
single
right? With a pencil,
hair.
a digital
Yep.
pencil. Yeah, it looks
I mean,
beautiful.
every single strand of hair was hand drawn. And it took our artists an absurd amount of time to get it done. So they've been working nonstop on getting it done. And, I think they did an amazing job.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
And, I know that most people do all of this stuff on their phones. And we really wanted to get away from that, right? In our opinion, an NFT really is about the art.
Yeah.
Right? And so we wanted to make it art. Yes, you can have art on your phone and it looks good, it looks cool, but we wanted it bigger, right? So we made it for print. Every single one of these is printable. The detail on these is so good that you can print it, and it was actually made to be initially printed on an 8-foot by 4-foot piece.
Wow.
So it was made to be huge. We
So
wanted them to
basically,
be
like a
huge.
captain's flag, then pirate's flag. You could have it as a flag. So
Exactly. I mean, we wanted them, you know, we wanted to make sure that you could put it on a billboard and it
Yeah.
wouldn't change.
Right. So it's
The
not just a
quality
1000
of
by
it.
1000 or 2000 by 2000 pixel that is so common nowadays. This is really high res work.
Yeah,
Is
I
that?
think the first ones that we did were 6400 by 4600.
Oh, that's a great resolution. You can do really printing with that for sure. So you got into XRP because your buddy got you into it.
Yeah, so he got me into it, and the first project that we really got into after that rug was X Clowns.
right.
And both Captain Tide and I became Discord mods there, and grew to know that project very well, and worked with their mods. And then we kind of started to form our own team.
So what you
From
did
them
first
and,
was setting up the IOU token.
Yes, we wanted to make sure that nobody else could get the IOU token, even if we weren't prepared to sell it, and we weren't. So we weren't prepared to sell anything without having a Discord built, a Twitter built, a website built, and some Pirates to show in a gallery. We wanted to make sure that people knew that we weren't going to be a rug.
Yeah, you got something to show before you release the token.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it was about April, May, June, July, 3 months before we, from the time where we got the token to the time we released the token.
Your tokens xPirates can be bought with XRP on Sologenic. Easy.
Yes, sir. Very easy.
You have a one-to-one where
yes,
you can.
It is a one token, gets you one NFT.
Yeah.
Come mint, which for
when
all
mint.
of you, when mint. Yep,
when
I know.
Mint.
You were there last night giving
when
me
mint.
all of the questions. Yes, that will be December 21st at 11 a.m. Eastern, or for you Brits, 4 p.m.
Brits, 4 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, the Brits just lost an hour, right? You're back to winter. What is it?
We're
Summertime?
now.
Yeah.
No, we're winter time now, so we lost an hour.
Yeah, you're coming closer to us, man.
Yeah. Creeping up in Brazil, buddy. Creeping up.
So people can buy the IOU token right now still, right? And
yes, sir. And
they can accumulate their tokens and then mint them on December 21st, 11 a.m. Eastern, which is
4 days, 20 hours, 56 minutes,
bit
and
less
5
than 5
seconds.
days.
Oh, yeah.
Not that I'm OCD or anything and want to know down to the second how long I have to hear these when mint.
Put up when someone says when mint. Then, buddy, you're a second closer.
There you go. Yeah.
Pirates just care about the seasons, not about the seconds or the days.
The tide, we go by the tide of the mint.
The tide, yes, the tide.
The mint
Absolutely.
tide.
So yes, we'll be minting on XRP. They have been fantastic to work with. You know, I spent excuse me, I actually interviewed the majority of the people from the minting platforms to figure out which one we wanted to go with.
That's interesting. What was your conclusion? Tell us. Yeah.
So we know that the large majority, well, a lot of the projects went with XMart. It's a great site. I'm not going to say anything bad about them. I'm not going to say anything bad about anybody.
No.
You know, they all offer things that are going to be beneficial to specific projects.
Yeah.
We just felt that on XRP would be best for us and our community.
Yeah.
We felt like it would allow us to grow the best. It would allow us to support our community the best and allow us to move forward onto future projects like Skeleton Bay that we'll get into later.
Yeah, we'll talk. I want to go through these. Because me and MD were discussing who these characters are. So
Yeah, we were kind of guessing, especially the first one. I'm not
First
sure if this was Rick and Morty, but not
That's
sure.
exactly who that is.
Oh,
well, there you
perfect.
go.
So
It's
Rick and
Rick.
Morty, this is from the Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
See,
There you go.
Hook,
Hook,
Hook.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Nah, we don't know that
I
one.
don't know this
You
one.
don't know that one because that's our Easter egg. That's one of our Skeleton Bay.
Oh, nobody
Ooh,
knows about
sneak
it,
peeks.
but now they do.
Now they do.
There we go.
This here, I'm not
Yeah,
sure. Is
that
it
one-
Japanese?
No, that one was a collab we did with Mutant Muscle Club with the MMC
right.
group. So that one was actually we used their artist Luis. We took his profile picture and made it into a pirate.
Ah, there you go.
Or
We'd have
into
never
one
got
of
that.
our arts. You know,
Yeah.
the way we made it and made it feel like one of ours.
We'd have never got
Blackbeard?
that.
Blackbeard.
And this, I'm not sure.
That is Calypso.
Calypso, that was it.
Nick,
Good
that's you
cracker.
here.
Yeah, that's me. That's the Goonies.
The
There you
Goonies,
go.
right?
You
Is this the Queen here
guys.
when she was really
Yeah.
young?
That was the Queen.
Yeah,
Batgirl.
Catwalk, Batgirl, Davy Locker.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you guys said that you needed help, but it looks like you
I
guys have
know.
gotten every single one of them.
We
except for
spent
one.
a lot of time going
We
through
practiced
this,
for like
trust
20
me.
minutes until we figured them out.
Yeah, next one.
Terminator.
Oh,
That's
we don't
Arnold.
know that one.
I'll be back.
The next one.
Yeah,
no,
this we didn't know.
No.
The
So that one
lion.
was another collab that we
Oh, there you
did
go.
with Lux
Name
Lions.
Lux
Lux
Lions.
Lions, which is Ripple Van Winkle's project that he has done. He's also launched the metaverse that we are a part of as well. So we did a collab with them.
Yeah.
And so that's what that one is.
Einstein, easy.
Einstein, obviously. This is from the
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. This is
Marilyn
Marilyn.
Monroe and
Gladiator.
Do I Not Entertain You? There we go. Not bad.
Do I not entertain you?
So
Not bad. Not bad.
The only one I wouldn't have known was this one here.
Calypso.
And this one I wasn't sure.
Yeah, Goonies.
Sloth from the Goonies.
Yeah.
Man, that's a cult classic.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. You guys.
Want to tell us a little bit about just about the art, about the traits and so forth? This is like a general gallery, right?
So yes. So real quick, if you go back to the Captain's Private Stock for me tab. So every single one of these, if you click on any one of them.
Here we go. We didn't try this.
Yeah,
it actually takes you to the web page where you can make an offer on it.
Ooh, nice. Oh, there you go.
So every one of them in the private stock, the Captain's Private Stock, that is a little nice touch on that only, because we haven't minted all 5,000 and the ones that are in the gallery are from the 5,000. We don't have the links to those, but all of the Captain's Private Stock have the links. So if you find one and you're interested in it, click it. You can go on, see what the owner is asking for it. You can make an offer.
Yeah.
You know, with anything that is XLS20D, which all of them except for Rick that you just clicked on has been converted to XLS20.
Is this 15,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It initially sold at auction for 5,000.
Oh, you were talking about the details. Look at that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can see how that's like hand drawn digitally. Definitely.
Yeah, we definitely took quite some time on making sure that we got these the way we wanted them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And small details count. Small detail, I think. So,
they really do. All of the Captain's Private Stock have their own unique porthole. That is, anything outside of the porthole is usually directed towards what that Captain's Private Stock is.
In the background here now.
Yeah.
The guy in the background. What's the little stick figure's name?
Yeah.
Groot.
Groot.
There he is. I
there.
can see Groot.
Yeah. Let
We
me
got
look
Groot
at
in the
that.
background of that one.
Yeah.
They all say captain stock on the porthole around them.
Yeah.
So that you know you have a captain's private stock.
Right.
There, up here, right
Yeah.
there.
There we go.
So you have
All right.
female faces, male faces, you have beards, you have cats. I see
We
there's
have
like
a total of 156 different traits.
oh, nice. And so for 5,000, that's really nice.
Yeah, 156 traits, 13 different trait categories. We have 6 different women and 8 different men. I mean, we have all sorts of traits that you can think of. We have traits that still haven't been shown to the public that we are keeping secret until mint. When mint, I know, so
When
close.
mint.
We're so close. I will say that we have 4 traits that have a 0.06% rarity, and
Nice.
only 3 NFTs of the 5,000 have one of those 3 traits, or have one of those traits.
Nice.
So there are 4 essentially ultra
super
rare traits.
Yeah.
So another thing that we will be doing is we will be providing all of the trait rarity percentages.
Yeah.
That's done through all of our metadata that we gave to on XRP. We will not be ranking them.
Right.
Interesting.
Every pirate will not have a specific rank. This is not pirate number 1, right?
Yeah.
We have one of the things that we did was we made sure not to mint right away, right? We were asked as projects not to have everybody mint the day that XLS 20 came out. It was going to crash the system. You know, we wanted to respect that. And we also wanted to learn where the growing pains were for other projects so that we could make sure that we didn't run into those same issues. So that's one of the reasons why we are minting 6 weeks later than the large majority of other projects. So,
and there's no harm in that. I think that's a good thing. Why
it's a good
everyone
thing.
wanted to rush out and mint and be the first and all that.
I think it's also good because people are kind of oversaturated with NFTs to buy and look at. And so if you space out the projects, people have some time to digest, you know, the first ones and then look at new stuff again, you know.
Absolutely.
Sell them, move on to that one, move on to that one.
So one of the things that we feel has really, really devalued a project is giving a specific number ranking to each NFT.
So you're talking about the ranking or just a numbering?
The rank.
Their overall rank.
The rank.
They don't have a number. Do they have a number? What are they?
No,
just
they will
named?
have a number. I can't tell you that. Actually, I can tell that the one right there. That's xPirate number 116.
Okay.
I just happen to know that because I had to find one that had a cat in it so that we could talk about the fact that we have cats and monkeys.
There you go. And I love that monkey.
Yeah, I love it, Grumpy Monkey.
Thanks. That one took Captain Tide probably the longest of any trait that is in there, making that monkey.
Great.
It was not an easy undertaking, but he did a damn good job with it.
Love the humor. Yeah, everything.
Yeah. So yes, that they will all have numbers, but that number doesn't correspond to a ranking.
A number, a rank.
So one of the things that we did was we had we vertically integrated everything. That's what I was told to call it by our artists. That really means nothing to me other than the fact that we had complete control over what our NFTs looked like. A lot of the projects that we know of don't have that ability. So what that means is a lot of the projects, they say, here are all of my traits. They put it into an NFT creator and it just randomly puts the layers together. And you have no control over it.
Right.
So,
and even if there was a control, they chose to not to go in one by one and look at faulty ones or not good ones, or right? Because I'm familiar with a couple of these creator sites or apps, and I know that they do offer you manual control, but I guess with 10,000 people can get a bit lazy.
Right. So, I mean, we had, like this eye patch, the third one you got up.
Yeah.
We have eye patch on long hair. We have eye patch on short hair. It had to be two different ones that, because of where the hair was, whether or not the eye patch looked like it was going under the hair, whether the eye patch looked like it was going over the hair.
Yeah.
So we had to manually make sure that everything was the way we wanted it to. Now, the way we avoided having all of them end up looking the same was that I created a randomizer that would spit out 5,000 random pirates.
Yeah.
And then I would have to go in and make sure, hey, this one is correct with going under or going over.
Yeah.
I didn't alter anything as far as, what things looked like. I just made sure that it had the right trait going with it. So we were able to control what outputs we had.
Yeah.
And to make sure that it was more random is where I randomized the numbers next to each pirate. So I think pirate 1 initially, I think is actually somewhere around like 4,200. Just because I wanted to make sure that nothing was too similar, nothing looked too much alike, and that everything was really and truly randomized with no human element as far as what things started to look like, other than making sure that when we needed an eye patch to go under hair versus over hair, that we had the correct file.
Excellent. So can you tell us about Skeleton Bay at all?
Yeah, I wanted to ask real quick with that
Sorry.
question. No, it leads into that. So I read here somewhere that you're not doing any airdrops based on if you hold an NFT, because you think it'll dilute the value, right? But what you're doing is you have a new project coming up, which is kind of connected to this project. Tell us about it.
Correct. So Skeleton Bay will be the second project from the xPirates team. There you go. That is such a beautiful picture. I love that one so much.
That looks great. This is awesome.
So pretty much as we saw in the Captain's private stock, it will be a mixture of skeleton and pirate, and kind of, if you think Pirates of the Caribbean, the first movie that came out, kind of something along those lines. You will holding 5 xPirate NFTs, whether that be the solo 100 NFTs that we did earlier this year, 5 of the 5,000, the private stock, or any combination of those will get you whitelisted for Skeleton Bay. I'm not going to release any details on the whitelist because that hasn't been 100% finalized, but that will get you whitelisted, and making sure that we take care of the people who were with us from the start.
So people,
how do I get whitelist, sir?
So we have less than 5 days for people to pick up your IOU and mint.
1 for 1.
Mint 5, and you get whitelisted, right? Correct. You have 5 days for that. Is that correct?
Correct. Well,
1 a day.
We have 5 days until the mint goes live.
Yeah.
You can still continue to pick up tokens.
Yeah, exactly.
Even after mint, you can pick up tokens. And
you have a cutoff date for that, or no? For the minting with the IOU token, will you get rid of the IOU token, or
yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
What does that date look like?
IOU token. That is still up for debate, and I was actually supposed to be on a call with Captain Tide and one of our other team members right now, actually, about this.
You should have brought them in.
About this exactly. No. We had said that, and then we said we needed publicity to get the minting out, so that I stop hearing when mint, because dear God, I need to stop hearing that question.
Buddy, I love it. When mint.
It's a classic.
Yeah,
it really is.
Oh,
really is.
it's
Um,
mind-blowing. It's like, seriously, I've just answered that question, and now you're asking
I
me
know.
when mint is?
I know. Hey,
Seriously?
I sent you a message last night in Discord about one specific person and what happened when he woke up.
Yeah, when mint.
Yep. I told you.
Basically, you have not
I
decided
freaking
yet,
told
right?
you.
You have not decided, but maybe there will be a cutoff date that is not yet fixed. So all the more
There will
reason
be a
for
cutoff
people
date,
to
yes.
Yeah.
pick up the token,
Pick it
mint
up
5 and hang in tight because
and
good
get
things are coming.
whitelisted.
Yeah, get whitelisted.
Yeah.
Yes. So once that cutoff date happens, well, what will happen is that it will roll over, and the remaining unminted NFTs will then be able to be minted using XRP.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So we will still have the randomizing aspect of it with the spin. It will just be that the currency for a spin is XRP rather than an XPirate token.
Yeah, and will that go related to the price of your token when it finished, or XRP price?
That's a great question.
Also an unknown factor, I suppose.
Yeah.
That really is something that is unknown at this time. It is something that we will continue to monitor until that date, and we will not. And we're not going to announce what the price is going to be until until we get a day or two out from that.
I mean, you can't commit
yourself to
make sure a price anyway, so.
Right. So we want to make sure that we are keeping our investors and our community and their best interest in mind.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you've got to do what's best for the early investors and your community, rather than, hang on, I paid X amount for an NFT and now I could have brought one for 15 XRP and I paid 50.
I will tell you that the price will not be lower than what our original token price was.
Good.
Yeah,
we will not do that.
Good that's good. Yeah.
Morals. I like morals.
Well, we may be pirates, but we are the fairest bunch of pirates you've ever met.
Yeah. Give me timber.
We like to be honest. We like to be fair.
Yeah, you've got to be fair to the community and the early investors. It has to always be fair to them people.
Absolutely.
Hey, we're down to 4 days, 20 hours now. We're counting down.
I know. Since we've been talking, the amount of when mints that have come through Discord is probably a lot. So now I can tell them that they have 20 less minutes to wait.
Yeah, 20 less minutes. We're getting there.
So yes, right. So right below that timer is that button for buy xPirates tokens here. It brings you to the Sologenic DEX. You'll have to connect your wallet, and from every time that I have done this, once you connect your wallet, it brings you straight to the Sologenic.
Yeah, they do that.
Then you have to freaking go back and click it again.
And find it. Oh, it drives me crazy. It's like, seriously.
It drives me absolutely crazy too. But
there you go. See, I
just remember to keep our website open.
Yeah, keep an eye out that you're not buying solo token instead of the
pirates.
Definitely do that.
See, the thing what I do is if I come on there, I'd star xPirates, add that to my favorites, then go back onto Sologenic, and it's in my favorites tab then.
There you go.
You can star it, right?
You don't have to worry about it. You can constantly watch our price.
Yeah, if you star
and make sure that
just
you're getting the
it
best price you possibly can.
Yeah, I always do that. Just make it a favorite.
So I think we've covered most of the things. Is there anything that you want to tell us going out to prospective NFT buyers? Yeah. What do you want to tell us? Is there anything else coming? And you have the word.
I will tell you that Skeleton Bay will not be the last you see of us. There will be more to come after Skeleton Bay. There will be more Captain's Private Stock. Captain's Private Stock was something that we started fairly early on. It was an auction that we did once a week on Thursdays. That was just something fun for our artists. It was kind of a stress reliever for them and a way to get their mind off of working on nothing but these pirate traits while still working on pirates.
But doing
you know,
something
they
different.
had a right, and they had a ton of fun doing this. A lot of these ideas came from our team. A lot of them came from suggestions of community members. But we will be starting those back up. We have stopped for a little while to focus on mint and getting everything done. To focus on when mint, exactly. Because when XLS 20 was actually announced that it was here, it was like, oh shit, we got to get we got to actually get everything finished. So we will continue to bring these out and have the auctions. And one of my favorite auction styles that we do, and as far as I'm aware, we were the first ones to do it in Discord, is what we called our silent auction.
All right, what's
and
that?
you had one bid, and you couldn't see what anybody else bid.
Ah, I like it.
So it basically wasn't just okay, well, I see
I'll
that
beat you.
I see that, you know, MD put in for 1,000. I'm going to put in for 1,001.
Yeah.
Right. It was, I have no idea what anybody else bid. I have to put up a number that I would be willing to spend on this piece.
That's more an authentic pricing, right? Because people tend to, you know, be more real about what they think it's worth. So what was the
Everyone
outcome
but
of
me
that?
hated it. Everyone but me hated it. You know, I mean, there were some pieces that went really high. I know that Yon Blue in the middle went for over 4,000. I think Rick went for about 5,000, and then we had pieces that went for 1,200. That I thought would have gone for higher. It all was just a question of who was on,
someone wants something.
Exactly, which is all you can ask for with art, right?
Yeah.
I can't see, you know, if I'm trying to sell something, I can't say, well, this is what you're going to pay.
No, art's a very personal
it's an
thing.
auction, so
yeah,
I can't make you like something if you don't like it.
And art's personal.
Absolutely. No. Absolutely. So we have this. We have personalized pirates that you can get. That you'll have to talk with some of the captains in our Discord about, and we will point you in the direction of our artists. And we've done 2 of them, and man, they have come out absolutely fantastic. They're not on the website at this time because they haven't been minted yet, and we don't want to show the world before the owner actually gets them. So, but they will be up, and you can come get your own personalized pirate if you want. And we're willing to do anything, as you know, pretty much anything you want. I know that we've had a request for Welsh flags from quite a number of our we have a very well spoken Welsh crowd in our Discord, and we love them, absolutely love them.
I met one last night.
He is great. He is absolutely wonderful.
He's funny. Yeah.
So I mean, we can do just about anything you want when it comes to having your pirate personalized for you.
That's good. So someone could ask for a personalized pirate then.
Absolutely.
That's good.
We have to wrap it up. Time's running.
Wow.
Scarbo, anything you want to say?
No, thank you ever so much, Pete, for joining us at such short notice. Really appreciate it.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys having me on, especially since When Mint is coming up on Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
So just to sum it up, hop over to the xPirates.io site, right?
Yeah.
Grab
Join
some
the Discord,
xPirates tokens,
Twitter.
buy 5 NFTs, go on the Discord, check out the website, follow on Twitter, on Instagram.
Get whitelisted.
And get whitelisted with
buy
5
them
NFTs.
Pirates, or you're walking the plank. There you go.
Real quick, I will tell you that Skeleton Bay will not be as big as Pirates.
Right. Okay.
We
So
are only
may-
going to do about 2,500 of them instead of 5,000.
more
So
rare.
it will
More
be a
exclusive.
rare and smaller group.
Great. So
Excellent.
there's a big
More
big
exclusive.
incentive. Thanks,
Incentive.
Pete, for being here.
Thanks ever so much, Pete.
Loved having you.
And
Thank
to
you,
the
guys.
team for giving us your time, even though you had a call. We appreciate it.
I appreciate it, guys.
Thank you ever so much, and I'll see you in the Discord. To the
Fantastic.
moon.